It's not a matter of, oh, let me go and serve this one so I receive a mantle from him. I mean, the person has no mantle to give you. And even if he has it, it's not the determiner of who receives. God is the one who determines who receives what and who does what. Our callings come from him. So it is noble to serve. It is noble to serve. It is noble to be loyal. It is noble to put your heart into what you do, no matter what you do in the church. Whether you're an associate, you are leading prayer, you're leading worship, it's noble to serve, and to serve with an upright heart, not to undermine your leader. But we don't have to be transactional with that I'm doing this because there's a mantle I'm looking for. In fact, Elisha didn't know there would be a mantle at the end. He just wanted to serve.
And pour water.
And pour water on his hand.
Let's go to Amos 3 verse 7. It says, surely the sovereign Lord does nothing without revealing his plan to his servants, the prophets. Help us to appreciate the transparency of God, or the significance of this statement about God doing nothing without revealing to his servants, the prophets.
And it's a pattern we see in Scripture. You know, we see it in the story of Abraham and God in the visitation of the three men who were going to Sodom and Gomorrah. And they said, we can't hide from Abraham what is about to happen. So God says to Abraham, Sodom and Gomorrah is going to be destroyed. And Abraham starts interceding. And you know, he gets to a point, there's no point in interceding any further. Because what God is looking for to avert judgment is not present. So judgment is going to happen. But if there were 20 righteous people in Sodom and Gomorrah, God would have averted judgment. But it's set because he's judged the people, he judged their hearts. There's no 20, there's not even 5. Even Lot, who is supposed to be the most righteous guy, is a rotten guy. So judgment is going to happen. So this idea of God telling people about his plans, it's in Scripture. Samuel, we see that, you know, God says, I'm about to do something in Israel that the ears of everyone who hears it will tingle.
Okay.
And he's talking about the judgment coming upon Israel. The Ark of the Covenant is going to be gone, and the judgment that is coming on the house of Eli. And he tells Eli about it, but Eli can't do anything about it because the changes he needs to make to avert whatever are so deep. He just says, let the will of God be done, you know, and it happens. So there is a sense in which God warns people about changes they must make. But it doesn't mean that the prophet always knows what God is going to do. God chooses whom he will reveal a warning to before it happens.